Thank you, Father Becker, Reverend Fathers, honored guests and visitors, and my brothers. My priest hero is Father Edward Donaher. My personal encounters with Father Donaher are few, but the few I have, I cherish very much. He is a legendary man to my high school community, although by now few students would know who he is. Father Donaher was ordained a Basilian Father in 1949 and started teaching at Detroit Catholic Central High School in 1952. He was known for teaching theology to freshmen and bribing them with licorice. He was the one praying the rosary on the sidelines of any sporting event, especially football. He is known for his unlimited school spirit, especially in our giant raffle ticket fundraiser, and teaching the freshmen the school songs and cheers, some of which he himself wrote. When I knew Father Donaher, he was already 84 years old and used a power chair. Father Donaher and Father O'Neill would usually arrive at school the same time my dad and I did, so sometimes I'd get to hold the door for him, and I always had a sense of reverence in his presence. One such morning during our Crazy Spirit Week, I encountered him at the entrance to the school, and he asked me to go get his power chair for him, which was plugged in at the other end of the hall. And I was overjoyed at this opportunity. I drove that power chair with pride down the hall. Everybody was jealous. And when I got to him, he handed me $2 and said, "I always give my chauffeurs a tip. Now go buy yourself a slice of pizza." He always heard confessions on Wednesdays during lunch and homeroom. And so one time I went to him when he was hearing confession, and he would hear confessions. He would always just ask questions. He would just go through a list of stuff, which people really liked, because all they had to say was yes or no. But one time I went to him and I said I was thinking about the priesthood, and he gave me some helpful advice. One piece of advice was, some parents are worried they won't have grandchildren, but that's just selfish. He told me a little bit about his own vocation, which began with serving Mass and being around his own church. He encouraged me and gave me his blessing. After my freshman year, he had to go to a nursing home, and he was only seen back at Catholic Central on rare occasions. When Father Ward died, Father Donaher came back for the wake service, and I sat by Father Donaher for a while as people paid their respects both to the deceased and to Father Donaher. The thing that impressed me on this occasion was how Father Donaher spoke about Father Ward. He never missed Mass once, not once. At that moment, I was impressed at Father Donaher's admiration of his brother priest, the faithfulness of Father Ward to the Eucharist, and Father Donaher's own faithfulness to the priesthood. Once more, I had the opportunity to ask Father Donaher to pray for me and my vocation. And writing my name down on a sticky note, he said he would offer Mass for me. He died on December 11th, 2010, and our school mourned. I had the privilege to serve at his funeral Mass, which was packed. In one story that they gave about him, I was particularly touched by his humility. Later, Father O'Neill asked me to help him collect Father Donaher's things from the nursing home where he died, which it was a Little Sisters of the Poor nursing home. So it was a humble priest's room and consisted mostly of books, a few of which I was blessed to be able to keep. I cherished the unique encounters I had with Father Donaher and was honored to be able to help take care of this final bit of business. I knew that his many years at Catholic Central of teaching, cheering, and encouraging were nourished by his long and faithful priesthood, his love for Mary, Alma Mater, and the Eucharist. I owe a large part of my courage to enter seminary to this man who loved Jesus and his priesthood with a deep and powerful joy. Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now